3, 2, 1. Hello everybody and welcome back to another Warcraft 3 gameplay cast with me, Thennis32. Hope the rally points aren't too freaking loud. But I got ourselves a nice Orc versus Undead. This is a ladder game from NetEase that I was able to get the replay for. And so let's just introduce the players, shall we? Spawning as the blue Orc, he is Cash. And his opponent, spawning as the red Undead from China, we have WFZ. Orc versus Undead on Turtle Rock. Now, I apologize for the rally points. I know this was a ladder game, so obviously there was no observers. So we're gonna have to watch them from the player's perspective with the fog of war off. So we do have to hear all the annoying rally points. Yeah, it feels nice to be back. I was at a month-long training exercise or whatever you want to call it for the army, so I was not able to cast, but I am back now and I am going to catch up on my YouTubes. I also have some Warcraft 3 story mode episodes being uploaded.
Ready to work.
Along with this, later on today, I'm casting the American Championship Series North American / Canada qualifiers, and those VODs will of course be uploaded here to YouTube as well, so don't worry if you can't catch me live, it'll be there. But enough talking about me. I really wanted to cast, like literally all I could think about in this field was casting Warcraft and playing Warcraft and stuff, because I'm a nerd like that. So enough talking about some stuff. Let's get into this game, shall we? We got Cash opening up with the Blademaster Grunt. WFZ has scouted it out. The map is Turtle Rock, so of course there is a chance for close spawns. But for these players, no close spawns. Meanwhile, WFZ, his DK is out. I did not look at his build the whole time. He's doing a Ted Fiend build to get the early DK out, but he's not going to be aggressive. He just wants to creep out. He actually even pulled one of his wood ghouls to creep a little bit, just so he could creep that little quick. Cash, on the other hand, doing the OJ camp, sniping the ogre for the item. He gets a circlet of nobility. I really hope the game sounds good. To me, it sounds a little loud, but for all I know, it could be super quiet. Alright, tier 2 on the way for Cash. He did a 1 burrow tech, of course, getting a second burrow down now so we can get more grunts, of course. WFC with a nice acolyte parked right here so we can see whenever Cash wants to decide to go for the Ogre Magi. And WFC going to continue creeping. This camp will give him level 2 for his Unholy Aura. And with this build order, the Undead can get a pretty quick tech out with the delayed fiends, of course. So it's not the greatest build versus early aggression, but it's really nice versus a lot of orcs, especially orcs who do the fast tier 3 style. It does allow the undead to somewhat catch up to tech with the orc, because orc, they have the fastest tech in the game. It's ridiculous how fast they can tech. Like here we see Cash, he's about halfway to tier 2. WFC as well. So Undead has to cut a lot of corners to be able to tech about as fast as the Orc. But even then, WFC is still going to have to get his Lich out, still going to have to put his Slaughterhouse down. So Cash should be able to get up to tier 3 a lot faster than WFC will. Gotta hydrate. The Blademaster, though, for Cash looking really sweet. He's got 3 circlets, so he got 2 circlets from these camps, and I'm assuming he bought the 3rd one from the Goblin Merchant. WFC is doing a bit of evasion creeping, going out along the map, because he really doesn't know what Cash is doing. So a lot of times orcs will be aggressive in the early game and keep the DK from creeping. So WFC is doing spots where Cash would not suspect him of being. But Cash, on the other hand, he's playing pretty greedy as well. He's actually creeping out a red camp over here. And we'll have to see what super duper item he can get from this Forest Troll Warlord. Boots of Quel'Thalas. Oh my god, this blade is sick. He's already at plus 12 damage, and he got level 3. WFZ, he better be on top of his coils, otherwise that blade is going to be slicing through these Crypt Fiends. Alright, tier 3 on the way. Lich as well for WFZ, delaying his slaughterhouse for the quicker tech. Cash on the other hand, teching as well. Wow, WFZ. Wow. I was wrong. But we do see a Shadowhunter second. Bestiary coming up. New Spirit Lodge. Or War Mill. There's the War Mill. Okay. Yeah. So he's going to go to the standard Raiders, Kodos, Triple Hero, maybe even throw in a couple Headhunters. We'll have to see. Now, this is Cash, first time seeing the undead base. Is he going to try to snipe the slaughterhouse? Yes, he is. And WC immediately canceling it, not even trying. And this blade is just so beasty. Fortunately for WFC, his gold mine was walled off, so the Blade Master is not going to be able to kill any of these acolytes. But the Lich is back out. But Blade staying around. Level 2 Windwalk lasts quite some time. Meanwhile, Cash wisely going to solo creep that Shadowhunter up. Get him to level 3 for his stronger healing waves. WFC, he got his decay to 3. That's good, though. He also got a Pendant of Energy. That's really nice. Going to have a lot more coils. And the Lich already getting some decent items as well. So both players getting some decent items, but WFC, it looks like he's going to try to creep the tail of the turtle. Now, if Cash can scout this would be a very crippling creep jack. But Cash, he's over here not doing much with his blade, slicing away at the crypt. So WFC should be able to finish this camp. The Ogre Lord has gone down, and the item is War Song Battle Drums. That's plus 3 damage on the Fiends, and plus 3 damage for the Lich as well. That's a very good item. WFC gonna back off. Meanwhile, the Blade Master for Cash still being quite annoying. He hasn't gotten any kills though, but he has severely delayed the slaughterhouse. WFZ is not going to have any statues for quite some time. And meanwhile, we see a Dreadlord third. Not standard at all here. Oh, man. Cash being so annoying with this blade. WFZ, no statues, no nothing. But yeah, this Dreadlord, he's not really in the meta right now for really any matchup. His Carrion Swarm can do a lot of AoE damage later on, but I think he's going to use his sleep ability, which is a decent spell, I would think. Sleeps an enemy, keeps him from casting spells until he takes damage or the timer runs out. So if you micro correctly and you have a unit that's slept, just have him get attacked once by one of your units and it'll cancel the sleep effect. Looks like a ghoul died. So one ghoul got sniped. Alright, Dreadlord's out. Dust of Appearance being used. Meanwhile, for Cash, the Tauren Chieftain is out. Not picking up an Orb of Lightning. We got the first Kodo Beast on the way. And a Spirit Lodge being added into the mix. As Cash might be worried about Banshees. Or he just wants to disenchant purely for the sleep. Which I think would be a waste of a disenchant. WFZ even getting the True Shot aura. So that stacks with the War Song Battle Drum. So that's plus 6 damage on the Crypt Fiends and plus 17 on the Lich. At the same time, what items Shadowhunter get? Nothing really. Bought it in Vuln. But it looks like Cash is going to creep up the head of this turtle. And we'll have to see what item he can get. He would love War Song Battle Drums, as they do stack with the Kodo War Drums. Or just War Drums. Alright, and let's see what the super duper item's gonna be. Cloak of Flames. That's also not that bad either for the blade, as he might be up front. Well, actually not the blade. It'd actually probably be wiser to stick on the TC, because a lot of times the undeads will just coil Nova the hell out of the blade, forcing him to one walk away. But if you can keep the cloak on the TC, he'll be up front on the Fiends. He'll be able to do extra damage. He's level 3 in the Shadowhunter, level 2 in the TC, so now Cash also has his Endurance aura. Whenever he decides to skill it, there it is. Okay. So I'm really curious on how well this Dreadlord's gonna go. WFZ even switching the Pendant of Energy over to him just so he can get more sleeps. I really doubt he's gonna go Carrion Swarm. He might do both, because Vampiric Aura honestly isn't that great of a spell. WC does go Vampire anyway. But here we see the first fight, Stomp being used, and a crit, sniping the Fiend before the coil can get to him. Meanwhile, the Kodo Beast, Cash getting focused down quite heavy. Cash going down for the next Fiend. He'll go down. That's 2 Fiends down. Kodo goes down, so that's level 3 on the Lich. And there's the first sleep going down onto the Blade. Nothing is there to cancel it. Another sleep goes down. Dreadlord taking quite a bit of damage. Another coil. DK's got 1 more coil left in him, but WFC is TPing out of this one as he gets yet another Fiend. So that was 3 Fiends for, like, I think a Grunt and a Kodo and the TP. So I think the trade-off is better for Cash. I think. Right now it is 46 supply for Cash versus 47 in WFC. Upgrade-wise, we see the improved war drums, reinforced defense, and the snare. WFC actually has no upgrades. So he's getting A-bombs, getting more Fiends, and I do see the Temple and the Dam with Banshees. So WFC gonna have Curse in his army as well. Turn down just a little bit. Okay, so yeah, Curse. So it's a good thing Cash did build a Spare Lodge, as he is definitely going to need some disenchants to get rid of all those curses. Otherwise, there's just going to be so many misses going down. And at the same time, we do see an expansion on the way for Cash. So WFC, he's going to have to scout that. Otherwise, an Orc on 2 bases versus an Undead on 1 most of the time doesn't go down well if the Orc can get that expansion up and secure it. But we do see level 3 in the Dreadlord, so I'm assuming that's level 2 sleep. Oh my god, that statue is really fucking me up. There we go, yeah, so it is level 2 sleep. Ash continuing to creep. WFZ is kind of close to the expansion, but he's not going to go up there. He has no idea it's there. He has no vision on it whatsoever. And of course, this Watcher Ward. Cash did kill the Ogre Magi, so he knows WFZ is here. And he is preparing for the defense, as WFZ might want to push. Right now, he's at 59 supply. Cash is at 55. Neither player with any upgrade. Oh, never mind. Cash with +1 armor, so he's at 0-1 versus 0-0 for WFC. And I think later on this expansion's really gonna fuck over WFC, but maybe not. We do see a Ghoul Scout coming in, so he will be able to see it. Cash did not use the tiny Great Hall, so Great Halls take quite a bit of time to build, and if WFZ moves his ass, he might be able to get a cancel on it. I don't know. Cash, he saw the Ghoul. He's going over. He is going to puppy guard that expo. He does not want it being canceled. That was a big investment of gold and resources, so obviously you don't want it going down like that. Alright, more peons being pulled too. It looks like Cash wants to get some towers set up in the defensive position. WFC is making his way over. Alright, here we go. Spirit Link's coming in, and here comes the fight. Blade Master coming in. 1 Banshee immediately sniped away. Kodo eating himself an A-bomb. And WFC's losing a lot of units here. Stomp being used by TC. Very nice stomp, stunning a lot of units. Heal waves coming in from the Shadow Hunter. Alright, another sleep onto the blade, but it does not last long. And there goes the stomp yet again. Alright, DK for WFC taking loads of damage, and he's going to TP out. Meanwhile, more heal waves coming in, but this Blade Master is just on a killing spree right now. Plus 28 damage with the Kodo Aura. That is freaking ridiculous. That blade does so much damage. But the Great Hall did go up. Cash is starting to mine, of course.
Vengeance for ready to work.
And we do see the first tower on the way with the reinforced defense upgrade too, might I add. So those towers are pretty tanky compared to what they usually are below tier 3. WFZ's getting more banshees, getting more fiends. Finally getting the destroyer upgrade. He realizes there's spirit walkers there, so he wants to devour all the spirit links, of course. Cash, we see the mastery training coming in. I really doubt he's going to go Tarn, so I do believe it is just for the extra mana regen and a bigger mana pool, as the mastery spell for spirit walkers is something that lets him resurrect Tarns. But hold on, we got ourselves a fight here. 2 destroyers have been popped. Blade Master with the Orb of Lightning is going to be able to snipe him away. We got 1 walker down. There goes the Raider. Very nice stomp coming in from the Tarn Chieftain. Alright, Sleep Dylan down onto the Blade. Kotobe's taking loads of damage. He goes down, freeing up the A-bomb. Alright, we got level 4 on the Shadow Hunter. More. Got Berserkers going down here. Alright, heal wave coming in from the Shadow Hunter. Another sleep onto the Blade. Ooh, good stomp coming in from the Tarn Chieftain. That was his final stomp, though. I really can't tell who this fight's going better for. I think it's going better for WFZ. Nice coil onto the Lich as he just gets hexed. And right now it's 51 supply versus 46, so WFZ is up on supply. Another stomp being used. Alright, heal wave coming in from the Shadow Hunter. Another grunt goes down, and that's level 5 on the DK. And I think this fight is definitely going better for WFC. Oh, now the focus coming in on that Shadow Hunter, but TC with some beautiful stomps this game. Alright, another heal wave being used. Another Berserker going down, the Snare coming in onto the Obsidian Statue. Shadow Hunter forced to use an Invuln Pot. He's trying to heal up with the heal salve at the same time. Alright, another heal wave. There's the Novas, there's the Sleep, and the Shadow Hunter does go down, giving level 4 to the Dreadlord, and Cash losing everything here, and Snare going down onto the Lich, but WFC wisely using that invulnerability pot. Alright, Coil gonna heal up that Lich. DK is finally out of coils. That Pennant of Energy has been putting in work. And without coils, the Lich is now the next on the kill list. And he goes down. And that's gonna be level 4 for the TC. And what a freaking slobber knocker that fight was. And I don't even think it's over. And Snare, Cash gonna be able to get an A-bomb as well. And that's level 5 on the Blade. So now Cash has level 3 crits as well. WFZ got a lot of kills, but you got to think about this. Cash is now on 2 bases. Look at him. He is just pumping out units like a madman. He's reproducing. He hasn't started his Shadow Hunter. Guess he wants to get him back at the tavern. So WFZ did all that on 1 base while being in low upkeep for some amount of time. So he's not going to be able to reproduce as quickly. We do see the Lich coming back. Level 4 is going to take a little bit of time. More Fiends, more statues. Don't see any more Banshees.
Ready to work.
Main gold mines are starting to run low, as the game is telling me. So either WFZ is going to have to finish it now, or he's going to want to try to get an expansion up. But expanding as undead is probably one of the hardest tasks you could ask for. You'd have to puppy guard that expansion for a good 5 minutes, and even then that would give the orc map control to be able to do whatever he wants. Ooh, sorry about that, but as I say that, you know, all the creep camps have been crapped, so literally every camp has been crapped. So even the turtles have been crapped. So yeah, we did see the Raider Scout coming in. Cash knows that WFC is going to have to expand soon, so he is scanning around the map, making sure he hasn't done so already. Blade also with level 2 Windwalk is able to see a lot of the map, so he did go for level 3 crit, obviously. Level 3 crit just does so much damage. See another destroyer being popped. I think WFZ is trying to go in for one last push. He's only at 48 supply though, whereas Cash is at 67. As I say that though, we see an Acolyte being pulled. I think WFZ is gonna try to get an expansion up. Looks like he wants to get it at the tail of the turtle. Cash already moving in position though to push at WFZ's base. What are the upgrades looking like?
Work complete.
Still 0-0 for WFZ versus 0-1 for Cash. 48 supply versus 70. Cash coming in again. Oh, but the Blade's visible. But the Lich quickly getting focused. Hex down onto the DK. Where's the Devour? WFZ not devouring the Hex. Losing his Lich needlessly. He's gonna have to TP out of this again, getting caught way out in the map. That was a very nice snipe by Cash. WFZ, he had a destroyer. He didn't devour.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
What I think happened was he devoured the spirit links onto Cash's army, which would have put the devour on cooldown. It's little stuff like that that really hurts as the undead player. Undead is the race. You just, at top level of play, you gotta play it on the top skill. You can't have any mistakes or it's gonna severely hurt. And Cash already getting another expansion up, this time with the tiny Great Hall. And I just don't see a way WFZ can win this one. I really don't. He's trying though. He's got a haunted gold mine down here. It's currently being constructed. It's gonna take some time. Cash is running around the map with the Blade.
Work complete.
He's not scouting to the best of ability. He's always checking the main, but he should know that there has to be a base somewhere. There's no way WFZ is gonna go into all-in push at just 50 supply. Undead usually do that at 80 or so. He is scouting though. He scouted the other arm of the turtle. Scouting down here as well, and he knows this is Tuggin. So he has to know it's down here. There's no other option it could be. If it would have been here or here, he would have scouted it. I think Cash realizes. I hope he realizes this. He's a good player. He should know. He should have that much of common sense. I realized why the Blade was revealed though. Watch reward. Because I was just thinking to myself, where's the shade? But no, it was a watch reward. Alright, we see WFZ moving out again, and this time the DK way far up front. Stomp from the Tarn Chieftain, and I think this DK is a goner. Northern Snare to secure the kill. Heal wave. The TC eats a Nova, but GG is called, and Cash taking a very dominating lead versus one of the top Chinese undeads. So, show the Europeans your might, Cash, and why you're gonna play in GCS next year, Kappa. Anyways though, guys, if you'd like this cast, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You want to watch me play Warcraft 3, follow me at Twitch at twitch.tv/thenthis32, and I will catch you guys later.